And Larry, I'm pretty sure you heard of this show right here. Everybody hates Chris. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know me. I love to sing. This is topic number 7, I think. If I got the numbers wrong, my bad. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. This is Tyler James says everybody hates Chris. Producer told him he would probably never work again. Ha! Looks like he was wrong about that. I was like, holy shit. You really just looked at me and said that? The Abbott Elementary star recalled. Again, guys, there's a link down to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. The Abbott Elementary star rose to fame as a teen playing Chris on the hit show that ran from 2005 to 2009. But after the series ended, the actor faced the pressure of trying to escape being stuck playing only teenager roles, something that many child stars face. He even claimed in a GQ profile published Wednesday that everybody hates Chris. Producer told him, I'll never see you as anything else, and you'll probably never work again. That sucks. I was like, holy shit, you're really just going to look at me and say that? He said, noting to the producer, and that he may have been joking, but took it seriously. Once the series ended, Williams on a mission to find his footing in Hollywood as a young adult, even taking a hiatus until the right projects came his way. I realized that at 17, I didn't like the road I was on, the actor told the publication, so I decided to stop and pivot. I got a really good acting coach and turned down every single thing I was offered. That's really interesting. After some time, he got a starring role in Dear White People and later made some appearances on The Walking Dead and Criminal Minds. He also accepted parts of The Wedding Year in the United States versus Billie Holiday. But as he reflects on the time in the industry as a child, it was traumatic. He continued, I still get triggered by things that are part of everybody else's childhood. Every time someone comes up to me, regardless of what it is, they recognize me for what they says to me in the moment is that I'm seen. I've had to be on immediately because someone's watching. So that's cool. So then he said he goes to therapy to help on building boundaries in his life. Shout out to therapy. As he continued to look for his next project, he likely didn't expect what was next for him, since he said he tried to avoid network TV, especially sitcoms. But when Quinta Brunson, the creator and actress in Abbott Elementary, called and said he had written the role of Gregory Eddy with him in mind, he had to consider it. Now, one Golden Globe win and Emmy nomination later, Williams has found much success with the award-winning comedy series. He has also become somewhat of a heartthrob across social media for his role. And again, if y'all want to keep on reading, you can for this last quote right here. A lot of work that I do takes place in the past because I look like a black man of any era, the actor explained. That is attractive, and I will die on that hill. Abby gave us an opportunity to make that attractive, so it wasn't Quinta Brunson making me a heartthrob. It was giving people the opportunity to see the man they see every day as that. Larry, what do you make about this headline and these stories? And are you a fan of the young brother in Abbott Elementary and Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah, he was cool. I enjoyed him. I enjoyed him in Everybody Hates Chris, and I like him in I like him in Abbott Elementary. I like the actress that played his sister and Everybody Hates Chris. She's in a show on Apple TV Plus called Mythic Quest, and she's great in that as well. I think it could be difficult for like a lot of child stars when they're coming up to break out of that childhood role that they've been so cast in and having to find their place as an adult. I think it's like anything else. I think everybody has to go through that. Not even just on TV in the movies, but just in real life. People who are kids, they have to go through a period where people stop looking at them as children and recognize them as adults. And that can be a challenge when that's connected to your job, And so I think women or female actresses, I think in some ways they have it a little bit easier, in some ways a little bit worse, because one way I think that they've been able to do it is by sexualizing themselves. And I think that's worse on that end. They shouldn't have to do that. But also at the same time, it allows them to have an entry point into what is viewed as more of an adult world, whereas the men don't always have that option. And so I think it's a little bit, it's better and worse for them in some respects. But I think he did the right thing of probably by taking some time off and just honing his skills and letting people sort of forget about him in some way, so that when he comes back, they're like, oh yeah, we remember you, we loved you in that, and then he gets a chance to do something else, you know.
Right on. And I also hate the fact that I mean, I agree with you, but I hate the fact that some entertainers, they do get a little explicit and wild and just like, hey, everybody look at me, I'm sexy, I got my titties out, or whatever, man or female, you know, because they don't want to be looked at as a child anymore. Doesn't always happen, but it does. It happens enough to where I don't like it. But you know, I mean, I don't, you know, no, you don't have to try to please me or whatever.
You know, his role in Dear White People, I think, was really good because, I mean, that is the next natural progression for a person in real life when you're moving from being a teenager and then going to college. So to play a role with him in college was really kind of a perfect transition from him moving from a child star to a young adult star to now just a full-fledged grown man star, you know?
Yeah, and it's also interesting that he said that he took a break from acting. Did he though? Because well, first of all, Everybody Hates Chris ended in 2009, and so it's wonderful to see all of these projects after that when the dude said you're not gonna ever work again. He's wrong. But if you look at this, where am I at? 2009, yeah. He said he took a break, but all these roles in 2009, 2010, 11, 12, and so I mean, I don't know.
I think he was, but I think he was doing sort of like, you know, like single episode stuff. He wasn't really doing like his own thing. Like he may have been doing like a recurring thing, except for I think it was let's see, what was it? There was one I think he had more than a couple episodes, but most of them you look at it was like 1 episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes.
Good point.
You know.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, you're right. 2 episodes. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Good point. A lot of ones over there. Okay. Well, hey, my brother, we are
hit those thumbs up, people, too. If you haven't, hit those thumbs up, get those likes going so we can get it pushed through the algorithm, and hit those super chats if you don't mind as well.
Larry, thank you so much, my brother. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you a ton. Thank you a ton.
Here comes a new challenger.
Well, you guys know what that means. We have another guest backstage. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Let's see. Let's see.
Say T'Challa, we need a recast. Chat would agree, and I truly believe that. Stories untold, I pray that we get to unfold. Don't kill him, we don't need to see that. We cast T'Challa. We cast T'Challa.
Oh yes, there he is. Eman with Eman's movie reviews. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to battle it out on who is the rightful ruler of Wakanda. But I'm
no, we don't.
Do that.
No, we don't.
Know that.
It's already done.
We've known that.
What?
You know it's Killmonger. It's not even a question.
Man, what's going on?
It's already
Eman?
done. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Yes, I love it. I love it. They love it too, man. They love it too. How you doing, man? How's your Sunday going?
Oh man, so good, so good. I mean, just got done hanging with the fam. Everybody ate. The dog is walked. Today's a good day.
I love it. I love it, man. I love
That's
it.
how you cap the weekend off. The dog is walked.
Hey, listen. Everything is done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, guys, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure you do. This is Mr. Eman with Eman's movie reviews. In addition to myself and Larry, if you love what he has to say, follow him on social media. His handle is right there on the screen. Information is in the description box of this video. And just like Larry, he is also on my channel tab on that top row on the far right. And so, man, help him get to 100,000 subscribers. There's 237 people watching right now. Can we get 237 people to subscribe to Eman, Larry, and myself? We would really appreciate that. We would really appreciate that. Eman, are you good on Mr. Tyler, or you have a quick comment, sir?
Oh no, we good. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's getting his shine. You know, it definitely sucks, of course, like Larry alluded to, that you know, when you're a child star, it's hard to make that transition because people get used to you one certain way, And the crazy thing is, it's hard for the audiences to accept change so like quickly, I guess, because it's just a weird time thing. But like the best path that I've seen for child stars is taking a break. Take a break, let puberty hit, grow up, find your personal identity, right? Get, have a taste of real life, and then come back, and people can accept you now as like an adult or whatever phase in life you're in. And it seems to be less pressure. It seems to be a better transition for child stars. I mean, look at Raven Simone. She had to take a break for a while as well. So I'm happy that he's getting his shine right now.
Already, I appreciate.
Maybe we should get him a personal trainer, and then he can become T'Challa.
Fine with that.
We'll see.
I'm fine with that.
Here comes a new challenger.
Man, how did